Hi, I'm going to show you an example of my proactive template. And honestly, I did this on Word document and I just added the shapes and I filled in the proactive strategies and examples and all that. Maybe take a screenshot of this so you can see. So proactive, right? The first thing you're going to want to do is set up the environment for both staff and your child's success. Example, have materials ready before transitioning back to work. Don't let anything distracting available or near during work times. Always offer him a choice of which work task he would like to complete first. Always offering choice. You're going to individualize this to your learner, but this specific learner, he was in first grade, ODD, ADHD, autism. So he constantly needed to be stimulated and he could not sit still for long because he'd find a way to engage in some type of inappropriate behavior. So you're going to set up the environment for success, no distractions, being proactive. This is proactive. Before you get to work, make sure you already know what you're doing when you get to the table. You're not going to get to the table and then figure it out. You're going to know what's coming next because you need to have that smooth transition going. FCT, functional communication training. If you see he becomes slightly agitated, prompt him to ask for help or offer to take turns to finish the worksheet to earn all his tokens. Reinforce functional communication training, FCT. So as soon as you see him being agitated, I said, what do you need? Can I help you? What do you like? Would you like to do this together? Thank you for using your words. What would you like to do first? Do you need a break? We're giving him the words that he can't figure out right now because you know that you see these precursor behaviors, so you want to be proactive. You're going to prompt FCT. Like, do you want help? Do you want to do this together? Do you want to pick something? And you're going to thank them and compliment them for using their words, right? Non-contingent reinforcement. Provide specific praise and positive attention to him at all times. No. We want to build his confidence. We want to build his trust. We're going to thank you for being so flexible. Like if the teacher asked him to scooch over because he was very inflexible. So if you ask one little demand of him, it started precursor. So even if he did but he still moved over, thank you for being so flexible and pushing over for so-and-so to sit next to you. Awesome job writing your name. Oh my gosh. Writing his name was so aversive to him. Every time he wrote his name, I would thank him. Like, thank you for writing your name. Wow, your name looks so nice. Look, nice job sitting quietly because he had a hard time sitting quietly. Thank you for trying. You want to reinforce approximations too. You don't need to just reinforce success, like the successful attempts. No. We're shaping all day here. So thank you for trying. You're going to acknowledge and appreciate his effort that he did to get to where he's going. Okay. Wow. You did that all by yourself. Great job. Like you're going to be motivating them and building their confidence. I'm telling you, once a kid has confidence, that's what they need, especially our kids that focus on negative attention. You need to build their confidence up because they need to trust you and also believe in themselves. This is big too. So during breaks and transitions, we're always priming him how long he has left of the break or activity. Example, you have 5 minutes left and then you prime again at 2 minutes. Okay, 1 more minute, then we're all done. We have to go to at that 1 minute mark because you already primed them 2 times. So that third time is like, all right, we got 1 more minute. And then you're going to remind them of what the transition is after that 1 minute. Then we got to go to Mr. So-and-so or we got to go back to class or whatever it is. You're always going to prime them. And then if blank requests an additional minute, reinforce him asking appropriately. Like coming off the iPad, he was an iPad kid. So it's like, yeah, he's going to ask for another minute. I would rather him ask for another minute than him engage in a maladaptive behavior because he doesn't want to come off the iPad. So you're going to reinforce him asking for appropriately for another time. And if it's the first time he starts showing behaviors like, you can be like, what's the matter? Would you like another minute? So the fact that he's having a behavior because he doesn't want to come off, then I'm going to prompt him, okay, look, you can just ask me, can I have another minute? And you can have access to this iPad for another minute. And what I would do, because they don't understand the concept of time, say we have 5 minutes, I would prime him at 3 minutes that he has 2 minutes left, or because I know that I know that he's going to ask for another minute. So we really do have 5 minutes, but I know he's going to practice that 1 minute. So we're still going to take up that whole 5 minutes, but we have that opportunity for him to practice reinforcing appropriately instead of engaging in those maladaptive behaviors. So anyways, another thing is too, that you have to keep in mind is that, for instance, allow additional minute 2 times. I would always give him 2 times to ask for another minute because I know it was something we're working on. But also when you're reinforcing him by allowing him to use his words, you're also preparing yourself for reinforcement because he knows, hey, I just asked for another minute and she gave me another minute on the iPad. That's awesome. That's great. I love her. So not only are you prompting alternative functional behavior, which is asking appropriately and not engaging in those maladaptive behaviors, but you're also preparing yourself for reinforcement. So you need to be flexible and just manipulate the environment, which is you're manipulating the timer to have him think that the timer's up. But hey, actually, I just gave you 2 extra minutes, but it was really, he had the whole 5 minutes and he just learned to appropriately ask for additional time instead of engaging in those behaviors. So another thing too is you need to be mindful of the stuff that they're engaging in the iPad. Like for instance, the timer could go off. So let's say it's the last time he has additional time, but he's playing a race game. And it's like, all right, the timer could run off, buddy. Like, no. He can't tell you that he's trying to finish a race. So if you're engaging with him during the iPad, if he's in the middle of a racing game when the timer goes off, prompt FCT so he can request, I want to finish this race. Can I finish this race? Yes. What's another 30 seconds? Like, watch him finish the race and comment on the game as he finishes. Like, oh, you're almost there. Wow. Like, you're going to cheer him on to finish the race, especially since he asked nicely and you know he couldn't tell you like, oh, I just want to finish the race and I know you gave me 2 more minutes. So it's like, this is where you need to be flexible as the implementer and the person that's guiding them throughout their day. Yes. So what's 30 seconds? What's another 2? It's probably 12 seconds. You see what I mean? Like, you need to be flexible so that not only are you shaping appropriate requests and stuff, but you're also building his tolerance, but you're also building rapport with your learner. So this is why the flowchart breaks down and I give multiple examples of like, hey, because these are all things that I know that he needs help with. Oh, what do you need? How can I help you? Want to do this together? Thank you for using your words. You need to thank them. We need to build confidence and trust and communication with them. So this flowchart, you just literally add shapes and obviously depending on your BIP, you're going to make it low effort, high reinforcement. Really easy to read. These are proactive strategies. Setting up the environment, prompting FCT, not contingent reinforcement. He needs all this to be successful. During breaks, I put examples, and then also with these are quotes that you can use to help prompt them with FCT and also NCR.